All right, thank you very much. I'd like to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2010 Alachua City Commission Candidate Forum. As Brian said, my name is Jim Gabriel. Before I let the candidates introduce themselves, is there questions on the format of tonight's forum? As Brian said, yes, ma'am.
Is there an ending time?
I think approximately 8:30, if we go that long. Okay, once again, each candidate will answer each question 1 minute, and they will have an opportunity to rebut 3 times throughout the evening at 1 minute each rebuttal. Okay, so why don't we, and of course the candidates I believe to my right are the group two candidates. And the candidates to my left, to your right, are the Group 3 candidates. Okay, so at this time, why don't we start down here with, I believe that's Mr. Helly. And introduce yourself, please.
I'm Dwayne Helly. I've been here since 1989. I started Country Treats Deli and Ice Cream Parlor at that time. I've rebuilt neighborhoods and helped rebuild downtown. On Downtown Redevelopment Board, I've been involved in extending Main Street both ways with the help of the Lions Club, fixing Skinner Park all over again and connecting it over to the post office. The Lions Club was essential in that. And that's about it. That's good enough. I've been here a while. Most of you know me.
My name is Darlene Perkins. I'm a lifelong resident of Alachua. I currently work for, well, I've always worked for the school board. I've worked for the school board since the 80s. Current capacity, I do compliance for a federally funded program. I have 4 daughters who have participated in various activities in the Alachua area, sports, Girl Scouts, just about everything, you name it, theater. And I'm looking forward to see the city grow and becoming a place for them to raise their children.
Hi, my name is Robert Wilford. I'm still fighting laryngitis. I want to thank Alachua County Day for sponsoring this event, and the mayor coming up to moderate it, and for the Lions Club for hosting it, and to all the candidates for participating, and especially to you for coming out on this beautiful night. I am a native Floridian. There's not many of us left, I don't think. I was born in Duval County. My wife and I have strong ties in this area. Our families live in Jacksonville and St. Johns County, primarily in St. Augustine. I spent 20 years in the Navy and retired in 1883, which means, yes, I'm old, but that's okay. You're always old as you feel. And I feel very young. I have an extensive management background, and I am the Chief Executive Officer for the past 13 years in managing budgets for over $16 million and over 400 employees. And I believe that qualifies me to be your next city commissioner. Thank you.
My name is, well, that's hot. I know I'm a master of ceremonies for a lot of events, but thank you for turning the volume up. My name is Ben Bakari. I'm a lifelong resident of Alachua. I'm a graduate of Santa Fe High School, Santa Fe College. I'm a current member of the Alachua Planning and Zoning Board, the Alachua Chamber of Commerce. I was selected as the 2006 Volunteer of the Year for the Santa Fe High School Raiders. I am the current basketball coach at Santa Fe High School and have been for 7 years. I'm active in local community organizations and events. I'm the Master of Ceremonies for the Alachua July 4th celebration, the Senior Fashion Show, the Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebration. Was recently selected as the Master of Ceremonies for the World Series coming to Alachua in August. This is my community. This is a good life community, and I came here in 1983, but I was forced. That's when I was born, and my mom brought me here, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Michael Canny. I've only been in Alachua since 1991, but I grew up in this area, attended public schools in Gainesville in the 60s, lived in Florida since the 50s, so wasn't born here, but almost. I've come to really love this area, and I've come to love this town. I do have an interest in public affairs and government, and I always have. And I have done some work and volunteer work here, joined the Weed and Seed Steering Committee when we were trying to get a grant for one of our neighborhoods here in Central Alachua, and went to a lot of meetings and asked the question what was going to happen if we didn't get the grant, and nobody seemed to have an answer, but we did start a group locally, Neighborhoods United for Better Alachua. We did get a community center built up here. That was one of the things on the list for the Weed and Seed program that we didn't get the grant for that, but I'd like to serve as your commissioner for the next year.
All right, thank you, candidates. The first 5 questions that will be asked to the candidates are the top 5 questions that were presented to Alachua County Today newspaper. After the top 5 questions get asked, then I will go to the questions that the audience has asked in no particular order, of course. All right, so the first question, and once again, each candidate will answer each question, and you have 1 minute. And the first question goes, Mr. Helly will start. And the question is, how would you help to foster the relationship between the biotech community, the city, and its residents?
And what was
How would you help to foster the relationship between the biotech community, the city, and its residents?
Oh, and its residents.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Well, I tell you the truth, I think the past commission has really done a lot of that. So I guess what we would do is keep that going the best we can. There's the new high school wing, the science wing, and then we have Santa Fe College out there now. So we keep the Progress Center going and growing, and those two things feed into each other, and I think they've done a really good job there. So I guess I would just keep that alive.
Okay, thank you, sir. Ms. Perkins, you need the question read?
No.
Okay.
I think the key, and you'll probably hear this a lot from me because I am an educator, but I think the key component would be education. People are very uncomfortable with things that they're unfamiliar with, and if we continue to educate the people and the city regarding biotech, I think then they will become more comfortable with what actually is going on with biotech.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Mr. Wilford.
I think, one of the things that's interesting when we talk about biotech and that type of technology in general is that most people, many people are afraid of that term, that it stunts growth, that it's anti-business. There's areas that they don't see where it co-mingles. I think one of the things we need to impress upon business and the community at large is biotech and business should go hand in hand, and that the environment and the things that are going to revolve around biotechnology issues should be beneficial for the whole community, such as when we have new growth, that we do take the environment, stormwater, and the other issues that are going to affect our overall standard of living. So I think an educational program is certainly in need, and I am glad